So with the NHL All-Star Weekend coming up next week, I thought I'd let you guys know the All-Star captains and celebrity captains that have been picked for the All-Star Weekend. And I know I haven't made a video in a while. That's because I've been busy with sports and stuff like that. But let's get into it. So obviously the 2024 All-Star Weekend is being held in Toronto, Ontario this year. And let's get into the captains. So we'll start it off first with Austin Matthews. Obviously makes a lot of sense. Hometown crowd, hometown team. And his celebrity captain is Justin Bieber. Now obviously we all know that Matthews and Justin Bieber are really good buddies. And as you see below their picture there, his assistant captain is Morgan Riley. So obviously you get a teammate from your team for your assistant captain too. Then we got Connor McDavid and Will Arnett, and his assistant captain's Leon Draisaitl. Then we got Nathan McKinnon and Tate McRae with assistant captain Cale Makar. Then we got Quinn and Jack Hughes with their celebrity captain Michael Bublé. Now, I think this is pretty cool. Let's get into the events that will be happening over the All-Star Weekend too. So we'll start it off here. First off, we got so one of the events here, we have the brand new PWHL, the Professional Women's Hockey League 3-on-3 showcase. Capping off the NHL All-Star Thursday will be the Canadian Tire PWHL 3-on-3 showcase featuring elite players from the Professional Women's Hockey League, the top professional league in women's hockey, in a 3-on-3 game showdown in front of the crowd at Scotiabank Arena. So obviously this is awesome, brand new Professional Women's Hockey League. It's good advertising for women's hockey and good advertising for the league too, to get more fans watching them and supporting the league. So I think that's going to be pretty awesome too. Now another thing here is that the NHL Alumni Man of the Year, honoring the 1967 Toronto Maple Leafs. Following the Tim Hortons NHL All-Star Players Draft, which we'll get into in a minute, will be a ceremony announcing the NHL Alumni Keith Magnuson Man of the Year, which will serve as a tribute to the Stanley Cup winning 1966-67 Toronto Maple Leafs club. The Keith Magnuson Man of the Year is presented annually to a former NHL player who has applied the intangibles of perseverance, commitment, and teamwork developed through the game into a successful post-career transition. There have been 21 previous honorees. So that's pretty cool. They're going to honor the 67 Toronto Maple Leafs. Like I said, of course, it's in Toronto, so that will be cool for the fans too. But the one I'm most excited for, the NHL All-Star Player Draft. Yes, it's coming back. It's coming back. The Tim Hortons NHL All-Star Player Draft represents the return of a concept that was an entertaining and engaging element of previous All-Star weekends. The captains of the 4 All-Star teams, who will be paired with celebrity captains, will select their teams from the remaining pool of All-Star players in a televised draft on NHL All-Star Thursday. So obviously this is what I'm most excited for. I remember back in, I think it was 2012, the last time we had it or something like that. Back then where we had the All-Star Player Draft and Ovechkin was begging to get picked last because he wanted the car. but he did not get picked last. It ended up being Phil Kessel, and Phil Kessel won the car. And it was just really fun to watch the captains pick their teams of all-star players, and just made it really fun, and it was also funny to watch too. So obviously those captains with their celebrity captains, so Nathan McKinnon, Cale Makar, and Tate McRae will draft their team. Connor McDavid, Will Arnett, and Leon Draisaitl will draft their team. Matthews, Bieber, and Riley will draft their team. And Quinn Hughes, Jack Hughes, and Michael Bublé will draft their team of players. So it will be really fun to watch. Definitely looking forward to it too. I definitely love watching the skills competition too. Which this year in the skills competition too, the players will be competing for points for their teams too. So that will be pretty fun to watch too. And I think it's going to be a really fun All-Star weekend. I think bringing back the player draft is going to make so many fans excited to watch that and see how the teams turn out. Now, I'm not really sure for the draft if they got to draft players within their division or if they can just draft whoever. I don't really know. I presume you can probably draft whoever you want. It doesn't really say, but yeah, that will be crazy. All the teams are going to be so good in this draft, so they have fun with it though. And yeah, that's gonna do it for this one, guys, but I do have another video coming up where we're gonna be talking about the Edmonton Oilers and how hot they've been as of late. So that's gonna do it for this one. If you guys are excited for NHL All-Star Weekend next week, let me know down in the comments, because I am definitely excited for the player draft and the skills competition for sure. I don't really care too much about the All-Star game, because we all know they don't really try in the game. It's just all for fun. But I like the skills because you really get to see how skilled these players are. So it will be fun. I'm definitely excited and look forward to it. But I'll see you guys in the next one.